Okay, so this video is a tad bit, by tad bit I mean a lot delayed, like 2 weeks delayed, but anyways. So a while ago, like, 2 weeks, which is when I announced this, I had hit 5,000, not yet, 500 subscribers. So I just did a video asking for questions for Q&A, and it seems I've got some, so I'll be going through them. So thank you very much for 500 subscribers. And now I'm gonna do the thing I promised to do 2 weeks ago. Please don't ask me if it was procrastination, because it may or may not have been.
I think he's called.
So the first one here
on
comes
the channel
from
before.
Shortcut, in my comments and stuff. Quite a bit of these folk. But yeah. So the question here is, out of any year after 2016, what was your favorite for Spirit? Now I have done a video on like my 3 favorite years for Spirit, and with this one I must say 2017, mainly because it's just really nostalgic for me, but I also just loved the props and themes. Now 2018 wasn't terrible either, but the whole back theme and the props in it found really like not up my alley. 2019 was honestly pretty decent, but it just missed the really like Halloween feeling to it. Although I did like what it went for. 2020 was not, again, an awful year, but it's certainly the worst I've seen from Spirit in my opinion. It's just very janky. And 2021 was pretty good, but I just like 2017 over all of them. So, good question though. Okay, so now I'm boarding up my doors and windows, because a lot of people are gonna, maybe come for me for this one. But from Animatronic Prowler, what would you have done if the wheelchair granny animatronic randomly appeared in your house, owned by nobody, for completely free? What would you do? Well, now I thought this one said in front. Just anyways. I'd probably like freak out and be terrified, because why the hell is there a random animatronic inside of my house that I don't own? But B, and a lot of people might get super pissed at me for saying this, I mean, a free animatronic's a free animatronic. Wheelchair Granny certainly isn't amazing. It's pretty bad, but I find it so bad that it's like laughable. So I would probably take it, but I don't think I'd display it or anything. Now, from Gabriel W., what do you think of Spirit ISEs so far this decade? So we've only really seen 2020 and 2021. And I do think the ISEs are starting to get pretty good, with the exception of 2020. But we're getting to see very interactive elements, and they're a lot more immersive now. With the whole, like conveyor belts, lava tiles, and just stuff like that. I think they're, really cool. And I do really want to see what they have this year. I also really want to see the sneak peeks they have this year, which they have not revealed yet, which is damn annoying. But, so that's that. Thank you for the question. Now, from Adrienne Munden, I think that is, my favorite prop of all time. Now, this is a very tricky one, because, there are a lot of good Spirit props out there. But the one that I always, never debate on, and I'm very solid on, is my favorite, is Little Skelly Bones. So I do think that, he is certainly, my favorite animatronic of all time. From Spirit Halloween Boy, what is your opinion on newer Spirit Halloween? So I'd say the recent years really started in 2018 for, kind of eras in Spirit as I'd see. I think it's definitely mixed, because we've seen a lot worse animatronics. The quality's getting worse, and some of them are a little less original. And it's gotten way less scarier, obviously. But I do think there is potential for it to be really, really good. 2021 was pretty good. So, better, more original props, scarier props. If, the way we're going has that, then I'd totally be stoked. So I do think the current years of Spirit are mixed. Now, from Haunt Creation, how many props do you have? At this one, I think it's around 20, possibly counting or excluding tabletops, around that general ballpark. I made a collection video in 2021, actually, for 100 subscribers, so, you know, channel growing pretty rapidly. But, you know, at that state of time, I think I had around 15, and I got 5 in 2021, I think. No, I think I got 4 last year. No, technically 5, because Lil Nestor. So, yeah. I do think the number is around 20, so pretty good question. So, yeah. How many clown animatronics do you have? I think it's really about 2 or 3 life-sized, and 1 tabletop, which is Lil Zappy. So, not a lot, but it's just because there are a lot of really mediocre clowns, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just the amount I have. This next and possibly final one is from Drealist2323, which reads, I've got one. Why are you so saucy? So, Drealist, just saying. Do not forget about July 12, 2023. I have given you this date, and don't think I've forgotten. It is still in my mind. So just so you know, don't think I've forgotten about July 12th, 2023. Alright, so that was that. If you're not subscribed to the channel and watching this, then, you know, please do subscribe. Or don't, of course, it's, you know, your choice. Yeah, I enjoyed reading your questions. Sorry that this video is, you know, pretty late, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one then. Goodbye.